Alright guys, so we got some extra special news of what's going on with Pokemon Go. We now have 20 new Water Ice Gen Pokemon Generation 3 you can catch right now. Now, this is something I didn't think they were going to do it this quick. They just came out with the first part of Generation 3. There's plenty more still to come. We got Groudon as our ultimate raid, which is going to go on for the next month. Now, the big question of everybody is asking is basically, where is his counterpart? You see it in the promo type information. And on another thing, let me bring this up. We got Delibird, which is a Gen 2, the little gift giver. I caught one. Pretty cool. It's up on the screen. Not, you know, but it's a nice little trophy thing to have. Kyogre is the one legendary that everybody's kind of wondering where it is. We got Groudon right now coming out in the legendary. Kyogre is the one Pokemon legendary that we're kind of waiting for. We got his counterpart, Groudon, right now. He's going to be out for another month. It's in the promotional artwork having to do with it all, but we still haven't seen him yet. Now, there's no way in living world that we are going to have to wait until Groudon's completely out in order for us to get his counterpart. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to make us wait, especially with everything I'm seeing lately. It's kind of pretty cool. Now, I want to go over some of the other things that happened with this update, and there's a lot of little things that people are missing out on that they haven't really had the opportunity to take advantage of. So, we're going to start from the top. Like I said in the beginning, number one, we have now 20 new Water Ice Generation 3 Pokemon that you can go out and get right now. Some of them are a little bit easier to get depending on the weather. Keep that in mind. We talked about that a little bit before. Having to do with the weather depends on what's going to pop up, how much more is going to pop up, if you're going to get more Stardust, so on and so forth. Now, also, in the Pokemon Go store, people are not noticing this. There's a new bundle that includes the new Star Piece item, which gives you a 50% increase. 50% in Stardust for 30 minutes. It's a rare new consumable for a game that also it never adds them. Now, what you really want to hear about now, I know, are the new Pokemon that are just added. So we're going to go a little bit over the list of what's there, what you can grab all over the place right now. Now, I'm just going to put them up on the screen because otherwise I'm going to sit here and just, well, basically murder the names, and I'm going to hear a bunch of junk about it. I swear, I don't know who comes up with these names. Swedish people, people that don't understand anything. It's amazing. Now, as of right this second, there's no shiny versions of any of these. Could there be out there? It's possible. We don't know yet. Now, with the added bonus from Generation 2's gift-giving Pokemon Delibird's finally been added into the game as well, with little fanfare. Nobody really said anything about it. Nobody mentioned it. It's kind of just there. Now, other highlights also include Wailmer, which is the new Magikarp, which takes 400 candies to evolve into Wailord. Also, Phoebus has a buddy walking requirement before being able to evolve with 100 candies. Keep that one in mind. That's a whole lot of fun. Now, interestingly though, the Water-type Legendary, as I said, Kyogre, not there. He's in the promotional art. It's kind of weird. I know it did take a little bit for Groudon to be added to the raid boss. Now, I'm kind of figuring they want that thing kind of to spread, and they're going to put them both out. Now, most likely, it's going to probably show up, I got to say, within the next week. I don't see the big deal. Rayquaza also, most likely, probably going to show up. 3 raid bosses kind of seems like the number, or should I say legendary raid bosses. Seems like the number they like to go to. Again, the EX raids, supposedly more invitations are going out. Now, opening up the game to look at the new selection, and there does seem to be distinct bias towards these new water and ice types over everything else, even though the weather around here, you know, rainy, snow in general, it's kind of, you can tell what they're doing where they're putting out every single type of, depending on the weather and the time of season. Don't forget Pikachu with his little Santa hats kind of hanging around right now. He's got his little dip tap going on, you know. Now, one of the things I was very curious about going into this whole Generation 3 is how the divvy up was going to be. Now, I'm seeing a lot of Generation 3. Not as many as I thought I was going to. I thought they were going to really drop the Generation 1 and 2 numbers, but it actually almost seems like it's kind of even across the board, which isn't so bad. Pidgeys, stuff like that, are still kind of all over the place. Nowhere near as much as they were when they first came out, obviously. But they're still also around. Again, you got to remember the weather, wind, stuff like that, birds, blah, 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 blah. Now, it also seems likely we might keep getting these in relatively small batches of 20 to 30. It seems like what they're doing, they're spreading it out, which is a good idea. There's still the fire, ground, rock types to come, which are the biggest groups, but it appears Pokemon Go is trying something new, dragging this out over a period of weeks or even months, which, in my personal opinion, I think it's a good idea. Instead of just hammering down everything, it's going to give it a little bit more longevity, go a little bit longer. I'm okay with that. So, all right, guys, so keep in mind with the holiday season, we're still doing the giveaway having to do with the Amazon cards. Now, we've up to 4 now we've given out. Again, in the comments, let us know what kind of phone system you are using. Is it an iOS, Apple, or is it an Android? What is it? The winning side, one part of those people will be picked out of the crowd in order to win one of the cards. Again, $50 value. Only okay, really, in the United States, because otherwise shipping becomes a real hassle. Also, that's pretty much it. Back to the video, blah, blah, blah. That part sucked.